Yo, people, what you telling me back again with another red talk? Cass, what you telling me? Them man are calling you the Hoyland Defense League, blood.
Um, wait. You been saying that?
Bro, that's what their chat are saying, bro. I swear down, that's what they're saying,
Is
bro.
that is that is that is that what they're doing? Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Old
bruh.
trampoline for Hoyland, blood. We need to
I,
definitely talk about, you know what I mean, his cameos, blood. I'm telling
you
you.
know what? You know what? They ain't be impressive. I'll keep it a buck, man. My focus. You know what? Let's be real. Yeah, my focus is not even Hoyland. Yeah, it's two people. Two people right now. Yeah. One's a manager.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Frankenstein, Ten Hagenstein, and then the other one is Bruno Binju Scamdes, bro. Like I've had enough. I'm not even joking. Like my guy literally clipped up something that I said yesterday that I forgot about because my head was hot, and
Yeah.
he made it into a TikTok. So yeah, that's my focus. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't want. You know what it is? I'm kind of tired of scapegoating players that I just don't like or I'm not fond
All right,
of
cool.
or
So
they
let's
haven't put
just
in
like,
cameos.
okay. Listen,
I'm
the
done.
floor is yours, innit? Tell me about Ten Hag first, bro, because I know you've been defending this guy, bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
defended it because of what it was, yeah. Maybe because I got pressured slyly in it, in a way in it because Mons is a clever little Bulbasaur in it. So I was defending it because Ineos backed the situation in it, and I thought, you know what? Let's see what he can cook up. Then you've got footballing man through the door. You've got
Mhm.
new coaches through the door. You've got new players through the door. Players that should push you to a level higher than eighth for certain, bro. Like they're not scrubs. Like they've got experience. They might not be the greatest players in the world, but there's something enough there to cook up in it. Definitely more than Tottenham. Definitely more than Aston Villas of the world and all that kind of stuff. Let me see something. Cool. And I said I'm only going to defend it until I can't. I said
Mm,
okay. I said I'll give him about what did I say about 7 games or something like that or 10 games? But I
mm.
said if you lose in your first 5 games, 2 games, especially if you lose against Liverpool, and funny enough, we came up against Liverpool. The
And got
way we lose against
mash up.
Liverpool, that's it. That's me done. It's the way we lost, and
Mhm.
it's the excuses he comes out with. Errors come to an end. Cool, we bought that one. Really didn't land, did it? And then man says, the one that done me is I'm afraid to what's it called? About hurting his old team and all that
Yeah,
kind of
that's
stuff.
crazy,
And
bro.
then just to draw against them in the manner they did, and it's like what excuses is there now? Because and then it comes out a week or two ago about PSR was really the main reason why we couldn't even get rid of
Yeah,
Ten Hag. In hindsight, we would have been screwed with the player recruitment of this summer. So
yeah.
it's like, bro, what can I defend with this 10 Frankenstein? And then you got these 10 Lardin man them that come in and say, oh, you're not a true Man United supporter. Bruv, look, he's a London United fan. I said, I've probably been to more United games than you've ever been in your career, bro. I put
No,
my
I
money
hear
into
it.
the club. So I don't want anyone telling me that I need to, if you don't back the manager, like now, then you're not a true supporter of Man United. I thought the club comes first more than a player or a manager, right? How can you look at that and tell me, Rome ain't built in a day? Give it more time. It will work out. Then I've got probably Tyrone, which I'm going to probably have a conversation with at some point this weekend. I don't even know what happened on Man until he probably say, you know what, Kath? You know what, Kath?
No, he's still making excuses,
I'll give
bro.
it,
Do
I'll
you
give
know what
it,
I
Kath.
mean?
He'll be like, no, this is tired. I'll give it 5 more games, Kath. Like, if you don't get a few more results by Christmas, then you got to go, innit? Once I'm out. Kath, no joke.
Bro,
Like,
this is it.
not
This
good
is
enough.
it, bro.
So, anyways, on that notice, it's just what will negative. You know what I call it? It's toxic positivity. And then I've got this new youth, yeah, that I've had to block on Twitter. He's just become this new, I don't know, bro, this new messiah for the 10 Larding crew, yeah, that speaks for the top Reds positive because his TikTok's getting views and stuff like this. This I don't know what his name is. It's an Asian brother. Anyways, he's been all around TikTok. You probably noticed him if you saw his face, innit? Yeah. And you know he's good at what he does, innit? Do what you need to do for views, but at the same time, you do what you need to do to get your content out and be creative. But at the same time, there's an element of just be honest. Just be honest with yourselves for once. Do you actually like what you see out there, or are we going to keep blaming players? Because we've been blaming players for the last 5 to 6 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
5 to 6 years. I don't know what else. I've got eyes, innit? I can see Ruud van Nistelrooy's coaching on the pitch. The defending is not actually that bad or not that sad. I know that sometimes we have lapse in concentration like all teams do. But when it comes to the attacking side of things, which he likes to control, which has been stated time and time again, it's not good. You've got Ahmad as a winger who has to come off first for some reason every day, every game.
Yeah, of course.
Anthony, who you paid for 85 million on the bench, waiting for a chance. Who I was surprised we didn't even get that game, to be fair. Because I thought, you know what, rest up, because we got Tottenham on the weekend. That's the whole point of this rotation. Yeah. And then what's it called? You got Mason Mount on the bench. You got who's another left winger? Garnacho on the bench, and he takes Rashford off. And he still keeps on Bruno Fernandes. When McTominay left this club, he handed Bruno Fernandes leverage, who was wondering if he's going to get a contract because he was boys with Sancho, innit, yeah? He handed him over Ten Hag's nudes because there's some reason he can't bring him off. He's got his nudes. Man's probably got him up like doing up Titanic settings on the couch, doing up paintings, fam. Because this guy has regressed so much, and we've handed him 300k. First, second, Ineos L. That right there. Honestly,
I hear it.
I'm gone. My head is gone. I'm finished. I don't need to really shout or anything, or being reactionary. This is just me being me, innit? And behind the screens, before anyone wants to say you're being wrong in that, you're probably doing up the same thing, bro. Because you know what? You just want to be positive online for the sake of positivity online. Is it really being positive, or is it actually being realistic in this situation? The next question will be, sorry for keeping on this tangent, who are we going to get in? That's not my job, bro. That's not my job to identify that. You like this new Ineos, which we all do, I think, in some good aspects. Then let them decide who the next one to run the club. We got money now. PSR is over, to a good degree. Go and buy someone then. Go get someone out of a contract. You're big Man United, right? Go get someone. You don't have to wait for free agents. Take someone. Because that's what big clubs do. Because if Pep was to leave and there was someone that wasn't free, at that point, I guarantee Man City are paying whatever they need to go and get that brother. Facts.
Bro, that's what Roman done when he wanted Jose, bloody. He went and dropped down 30 million to Porto and said, run me that manager after he'd won back-to-back European titles there. Bro, you got to pay the money, innit? This is what it is, and that's what Man United need to do, fam. I'll be real, blood. And this is why I said I'll let you take the floor, blood, because I know, bro, you've been back in this fraud for so long, that I know, bro. Like, bro, you must be done now. You know what I mean? Like, Bruno right wing is crazy work, you know. You spent 85 million pounds on Anthony, only for us to be chasing a goal, and you thought Bruno right wing was a better option than Anthony, bro. So why did you buy him?
Solution.
Why did you buy him?
The solution. That's what I'm saying. Man's got his nudes, innit? He's got his nudes. I don't care what anyone else holds, but I've had enough of watching Bruno Fernandes play football. Best signing since Cantona, or whatever the hell they're gonna tell me.
That's what they said. Best foreign signing since Cantona.
Yeah, like Ronaldo don't exist and all them man there, but like it's just I've just had enough, man. You know, like I'm tired, I'm bored, I've checked out. I'm on your wave now. I say, you know what? I don't even want to. I think we're gonna win on the weekend. Do I want to win? No, I don't want to win. I really don't want to win. We got Porto away, Aston Villa away, and unfortunately, we've got Spurs at home. I don't want to win those games. I'm sorry, United fans, but I've got to think of the long-term picture. I haven't been this way since Oli at the end of that reign. I want to lose. Like generally, I won't celebrate them scoring because it pains me, innit, really. But I want to lose.
Bro, bruv, listen. Everyone's getting to where I am, bro. This is what I said. I goes, listen. Us beating Spurs does not benefit this football club, in the long term at all, bro. It doesn't benefit us. This is the reality of it, my brother. I'll be honest. It doesn't benefit us for the simple fact that what do we get out of beating Spurs other than prolonging the inevitable with this manager, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, welcome to the club. For real, this manager's he's broken you, blood. This is what it is.
It's getting to the point, no joke. Like, I've got to see a certain person later, and it's just like the last couple of days is I'm not gonna lie, you should not ever really just separate emotions, especially when it comes to someone that you're seeing or whatever. But it's actually ruined my mood for the last couple of days. I'm not even kidding. Like, I've actually had to open up and say, you know what, I'm just not in the mood. I don't want to talk. I'll chat to you when I see you. Like, I don't even know what I want right now. This is my work is actually affecting me because I can't be bothered no more. It's damaging. They're damaging my potential relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I hear it, but bro,
and that's meant to be my escape.
Brother, it is what it is. You see this comment right here, bro? You are talking out your asshole, my G. You know them ones there. And this is what it is. At the end of the day, yeah, a football fan, yeah, first and foremost, should want the best for their football club. There's nothing positive about this manager, yeah, prolonging his tenure at Manchester United. There's nothing positive about it. So if man have to sacrifice a few more games, bearing in mind this fucker lost 14 games in the league last season, what's losing a couple more? What's losing a couple more at this point? You know, like that. This is crazy, bro. Man don't care. You know what I'm saying, bro? Imagine if you're fucked, yeah, and then man tell you, yeah, yo, we might have to cut off a few of your toes, because if we don't cut off your toes, you might lose your whole foot, blood. You sacrifice the toes, cuz. You know that, bro. Man have to sacrifice the toes, Reed. And this is what it is, blood. I ain't trying to lose my whole foot. Bro. So man can lose a toe, blood. And this is what it is. Ten Hag is the toe, blood. Man need to lose the toe, fam.
It's a bit like if people watch Rings of Power, Celebrimbor had to cut off his own thumb to escape. It's the same setting. Bro. It's the same setting. So for me, it's just like, I'm not kidding you, yeah. If it wasn't for prayer, alhamdulillah, yeah, I'm not joking. I don't know how I would probably be how I used to be in it, like erratic, like Bruno Fernandes, erratic, mad emotional. Because football used to get man hot, but there's a certain level that you just have to bring yourself back down to and say, you know what? At the end of the day, it is just a game, but it's passion, man.
It is just a game, but at the end of the day, even though football's just a game, yeah, you got to look at football like you look at everything else in life, and you've got to use logic. A lot of these people don't understand basic logic in their life, bro. Sometimes you need to take a step backwards, one step backwards to take two steps forward, bro.
That's life in general, bro.
That's life in general, bro. And taking a step backwards, yeah, is I've taken a few L's to get rid of this manager so we can move forward. Sometimes you need to do it, fam. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to take losses, bro. And this is what it is, bro. Like last season, we lost 14 games for no reason because he's still here. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, the losses didn't really mean nothing. They didn't really mean nothing, bro. Like, we're at a situation where us doing well at this point only overshadows the bullshit that he's gotten away with for 2 years already. Do you know what I'm saying? Man are papering over cracks. Like, that's not positive in the long run because it creates a false sense of security. And then when you get your head bust, you don't see it coming. I've seen this with Oli, and I've also seen this with this manager. There's so many times where they should get sacked, and then a few good results, people think that they've turned it around, only for later on down the line, worse results to come about. Do you know what I mean? Like, I always remember, you guys, remember when we played the Brighton game, the shit Brighton game where we scored that penalty after the fucking final whistle and we should have never won that game, yeah? And everyone was celebrating and that. And then the next game, we got smashed 6-1 by Spurs. And I told you, man, that a beating was coming. You can always tell, yeah, the way Man United are playing, you can tell that it's only a matter of time. Even if they have a good result, it's only a matter of time before they get absolutely taken apart, bro. Because we've never seen sustained progress, yeah, under this manager at any point. And this is his third season.
What more is there to it, man? What more is there to it, man? It's just, I don't know for you lot in the comments at all, but it's just, I can't believe it's game week.
Like, these briefings are coming out already. It's only a matter of time before Man United.
Is it 6? Is it game week?
Managers.
Is it game week 6?
I think so, yeah. Because we've
how has a draw made me check out? Not even a loss, you know, a draw.
Brother, but it was the manner of the draw and against who it was against. Do you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even in the league. In the league, we got 7 points from 15, my brother.
I'm getting bored of the defense of, but we've created the most big chances. So what? Maybe under a bigger manager or a better manager, shall I say? Maybe we have more big chances, but
but we haven't. You know why? Because if we created so many big chances, name them. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Man City have scored double-figure goals and we've only scored 5. So if we So if we've created all of these big chances, name the big chances, bro. These are not big chances. It's bollocks, bro. They probably would have said the chance that Garnacho hit the crossbar with was a big chance. The through ball to Garnacho was a big chance. These are not big chances, bro. One of them was on a half volley. The other one was on his left foot with a player.
We sacked two
closing him
managers for
down.
less. We've sacked 2 managers for less, yeah. And I said it last week, I believe, on this show, and I'll repeat it again. We sacked Louis van Gaal for finishing 5th and an FA Cup under a different regime that we hate or hated.
Yeah.
Right? We sacked Date, and guess what? It wasn't good enough for us then, yeah. And that wasn't even that long ago. But it feels like a lifetime ago. It's a good 8 years ago now. David Moyes, we sacked him. The nail in the coffin was losing to his ex-team, Everton. That was when he got sacked at Old Trafford, yeah? And we finished 7th that year. So he got sacked for less.
Yeah.
What is this guy still doing here? Realistically, we mock Arsenal for finishing 8th twice in a row. One of those seasons, they finished 8th of the FA Cup. And back then, they were in an uproar. And we're in the same position right now. We're a better team. Why are we accepting circumstances that we used to laugh at and not accept, right? We laughed at Arsenal. Now, why are we not laughing at ourselves? That's the reality. Have we become Arsenal now, all of a sudden? Is that what it is?
Yeah, but bro, it's what
Easy.
Arsenal? Do you know what I'm saying? What Arsenal, blood? Because these Arsenal are scumbags. They're something else right now.
Yeah, and the thing is, they can be, because they got a squad and a manager. Well, we'll see if he can get over the line or not. But they got something sustainable where week in, week out, they know they're winning, innit? When it comes to the league, pretty much. We don't. We don't even know. We pretty much don't. We're like homeless people slightly in a way. We don't know when our next meal is.
No,
we don't know when we don't know when our next good sleep is. We don't know when our next shower is.
But this is the point. But this is why people need to understand that short-term pain, for long-term gain, is the only way we need to be looking at these next few weeks, because we don't even know where our next meal is gonna come from. The crazy thing about this situation is you get people like Marcel, talking about, was it Marcel or was it fucking Ty? No, it was Ty. Ty said some bullshit, like, oh, we're gonna win 4 of our next 6 games, 4 wins and 2 draws. And then he turned around and said, yeah, but I could see us losing all 3 of the next games. So I said, so which one is it?
He said this last year, by the way. Exactly.
He said this yesterday, blood.
How did this last year? He said it last year. I could get Daps in here, and he said if Ten Hag doesn't win in his next 5 games, I'm out. And then he said, I'm giving him until Christmas to prove himself. I'm like, what? I'm like, we just lost that 4 out of our lot, well, 3 and drew like 2 in our 5. We got that 1 win or some crap like that back then. This time last year, by the way, October. Allow it, man. It's just,
brother, how can you say we're gonna win 4 of the next 6, then turn around and say I can see us losing the next 3 in a row? That's not confidence to me. That sounds exactly like a brother that don't know where our next meal's gonna come from, and he's hopeful. Do you know what I mean? He's one of them. The Lord shall provide Donny's blood. You know them ones. Now fuck all that, bro. Get out there and make that money, cuz. You know them ones there where you think food's gonna fall out the sky and land on your lap, bro. That's just not the way we do things around here, bro.
And when you've got Chelsea fans, aka Lewis, saying we're not even mud brothers no more. We rip up that contract, yeah. Even the fact I didn't even know we were mud brothers, anyways.
Chelsea don't know us no more, blood.
We're below Tottenham and on the same points. We're talking. We can't even talk to Forest fans at the moment. They're unbeaten, I believe. I'm just like, look. I know there will be comments along the side like, people need to be more logical and not less emotional. But logics can come with emotions.
You mean logical, brother? We've played 1 game this season against Liverpool.
You know, it's just one of those things when no one's got no defense to come up, like no defense, and their response is literally lacking any substance. That's what they come with to make sure they make sense of the situation of how you're being towards your club. Be logical, not emotional. But logic has got me emotional, to be fair. Emotions reactionary, don't get me wrong, but there can be all sorts of different types of emotions. You put logic together, which has made me emotional in a way, because I want my club to succeed, like in the way I want it to. I mean, it pisses me off. This is what I call toxic positivity, bro. That's what it is. It's the Keir Starmers of the world. Go do politics elsewhere. Because I can't do it no more, man. I personally can't do it. Maybe they can. You might have a better. You might be these people might have better mentalities than me, but then I'd say your mentality is deluded. How about that?
Bro, fuck these guys. Bruv, listen.
I haven't
ain't
seen
tryna
nothing.
hear
I
that.
haven't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. We're not scoring goals. We're not scoring enough goals, let alone goals. Got gassed over a 7-0 Barnsley win, which I didn't actually get gassed about, to be honest. Ask anyone. I don't give a crap. Crystal Palace, you should have been beating them, man.
Bro, the Barnsley thing, I said, listen, it's only good for confidence. That's all you take from that is confidence, nothing else. You can't read into anything in that performance, because I even said it, and people said I was negative. I said I didn't see any cohesive football that I can say, you know what, we can take this into the next game. The only good team goal, was the Ericsson one, the last one. Other than that, it was just hoofballs over the top to Garnacho and Rashford, bro. Like
that was
same old
for
shit.
me. That was for me. And you know what I didn't like is if anyone clocked in some instances, you see him on a touchline saying get up and stuff like that. We went back to playing the way we hate. This 3-1-5-1 or 3-1. It's a 3-1-6. We went back to 3-1-6. I've never known a Ugarte to be left on his lonesome to pick out passes. We already know he's a safe passer, right? He don't do the risky thing. He does it sometimes, but not enough. And you're trying to level him into the squad to get used to everything, right?
He cannot pass for shit, man.
And the thing is, we can cuss Ugarte. I've heard all the names we need to name for him, but that's not his game. Winning duels is his game, and that's what we brought him on for. Why are we brought him in for? To try to do the dictating thing and play 3-1-6 again, which didn't work.
But you lot weren't saying that when they done the same thing with Casemiro.
No, but
it wasn't Casemiro.
No, but I said it. I've said it. I used to get onto Casemiro, then you realize, no, wait, hold on. He's just never done this role. So again, you don't know the best balance. You've got two players. Don't get me wrong. Ericsson has been quite cold, in my opinion, in possession, but not up the pitch. You got gassed over Barnsley scoring a couple goals and up the pitch. Why is he there? Tracking back, can't do it. It's not his game. So why are we abandoning Ugarte in a double pivot of possession? Because we didn't do nothing against FC20. They're a number. They're numerical, blood. So and it's your old club at that, which makes it even worse. Did you throw this game then? So for me, he's gone back to, he just can't help himself but going back to the way of how he thinks we should play. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Why have we stopped this build-up with a couple guys? Why is Ericsson not next to Ugarte? I wouldn't even have them as a pivot. Because then you got Bruno who can't run. The guy can't turn. He's been playing 6,000 minutes plus per season for a while now, and you think that's not going to regress or take a toll on the man? Let him go moan elsewhere. Moan on the bench even. Because I will get told again who's going to create the chances for us. I'll say it again. I don't remember Liverpool having an absolute talisman of creation when Wijnaldum and also Henderson was in the midfield. It's a team game. The team creates itself. Yeah, that's how it works. This is why Tottenham struggles sometimes, because they were relying on Maddison. And if Maddison goes off, where's the creativity? That's why they're doing wing play mainly now. Mad wing play. Because they're trying to create through Brendan Johnson, that but it's weak. That's why Augustine looks weak. So again, for me, I don't want to see Ericsson and Bruno in the same team ever again. It works maybe against Southampton, but it ain't working against no top teams. I promise you that. Bruno will have his uses, but for me,
they should never be in the same team anyway, because they occupy the same spaces and Ericsson's better.
We said this year, and I'll repeat it again, and I would like people to try to debate what our best balance is of a midfield, regardless of what managers. Right now, it's Casemiro and Ugarte, run it up, let them be together, shore up the defense so the fullbacks can get up nice and high and wide, so they got enough cover, and Kobe as the attacking guy. Since he ain't got the engine to do it 90 consistently at the moment, let him do the job. It's enough strength and there's enough physicality in that midfield, and it's more solid. Because we got a right back of a team that's not even top of their league ran through our midfield. And who had to cover it? It was Ugarte in the end. Why is Lissandro so high up the pitch? Why is Maguire doing a 2-foot jump into a tackle and looking like he was doing like bananas and pajamas down the stairs, fam? It don't look good. It looks horrible. I'm actually, you know what, Rants? I want to smash my computer PC right now. It's just built up anger, and I need Sunday just to hurry up, get out the way. I'm just really annoyed, man.
I've
got another 3 screens anyways.
No, bro, I hear it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But bro, I'm just not surprised by this, Cass. Like, bro, like I've already made my peace with all this shit already.
I haven't.
I've made my peace with this. This is why I told you guys I'm at the stage where now, like, I'm just harvesting all my crops, blood. Do you know what I mean? Because I planted these seeds, yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago. A lot of these. The Bruno one, planted that ages ago. Do you know what I'm saying? The Ten Hag one, I planted that ages ago. I'm just coming to collect my crops now. Do you know what I'm saying? All of these things, man, already harvested. So I'm cheesing right now. So when everyone now, like emotionally, they're going through a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? This is like the stage where these men have just seen the light, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been outside. So I'm cheesing right now. Do you know what I mean? The trashmas thing as well. I told these man this guy stinks. And now man are seeing his trampoline foot when he comes off the bench. Do you know what I'm saying? That guy can't control a football.
I
Man
remember
is
the
seeing,
past.
brother, it's crazy, you know. The trampoline thing is mad.
I can't defend it, man.
That bro, the whole thing is brazy, innit? And the thing is, I'm waiting for the day that I crash it on a Man United player and they prove me wrong. I'm waiting for that day, bro. Because I can see a scrub from a mile away. Do you know what I mean? My scrub radar, yeah, is extremely sensitive, bro. This is what it is. And this is why I'm not letting Ugarte off as well, bro.
I'm not even looking at it like that no more, man.
But Ugarte has to, he's got a lot to prove.
Yeah,
I can't even lie because this brother costs a lot of money. So he's getting the Hoyland treatment. He's getting the Anthony treatment. Because still, these man wanted 70 million for him, you know. 70 million pounds. Them man really tried to shake us down for this guy. And bro, it got to the point where Enrique didn't even include him in the preseason games. He wanted nothing to do with this brother. He was disgusted with the thought of Ugarte, blood. Like, he was like, get this guy out of it. Do you know what I mean? This is what it was. He disgusted. He goes, you could train with us, but you can't touch the grass in a game. Like, we don't need you here. That's what he does.
You know what it is for me? It's just again, bar Bruno Fernandes, really, because I've seen enough. The ones that have come into the club mainly that have recently, the ones that have been here for time, for me anyways, they're the players I'm going to get onto, really. But right now, until I see something new at the helm,
bro, there's not enough players to really get onto.
I don't really at this point. I just don't really want to be getting onto players too tough like that, innit? Because
there's not too many players to get onto. The manager's the biggest issue. It's only Bruno.
That's the one. I just can't be bothered to slap it on players that I don't agree with in a certain match, like your Hoylands, like Ugarte, like De Ligt, or whoever it may be. It doesn't matter because I need to see an actual system that works where they can thrive in which I think is a good enough system where you can expose them and say either you thrive or you fall in it. Which one is it? That's what I'm waiting for. That's why I don't really care what Hoyland does on a pitch anymore. That's why I'm not getting onto Xerxes because man's robbed of about 4 or 5 assists already and all that kind of stuff. That's why I'm not getting onto really Garnacho and Rashford because Rashford actually looks like he's trying to do something. When he does look up, there's no option there. Not one option's in the box because my man's running back because he's got Xerxes doing doggies in the 10 and Bruno somehow is on the right wing. And Ahmad's just there. So what's going on the training pitch? So that's why I refuse to really get onto any players, even Maguire's of the world, really. I can't sit there anymore and discuss players. It's not the players, it's the manager. Period.
I hear it. Bro, I fully hear it, bro. Like, I fully hear it. I'm just glad that you've arrived. I'm glad that you've arrived, bro, at where you need to be because this manager's always been a problem. And he's been the problem for a long time. And this is why we have to keep the pressure on this manager, bro. Because if we're being completely honest, the reason why this manager's still here is because the majority of the Manchester United fan base, was still clamoring for this scrub to stay, and they were pushing the narrative of, oh, he's won 2 trophies, bruv. And obviously, like a lot of the mutants and that moron at Man United channel, bro, and the people that were sending letters to the club and all these things, they're the people that are responsible for this. Because I promise you, if at the end of the season, there was a pylon to get this manager out of here, Ineos would have seen it, they would have felt it, and they would have got him out of here. Do you know what I mean? Because Ten Hag is turning around after being pretty much frozen out, of all of the meetings in the second half of the season, talking about, Ineos know that they got the best man for the job and the fans want me to stay and all this. If these men were telling him to get fucked, if they had the same energy for him that they had for Jadon Sancho, yeah, he would have been gone.
Mm.
He would have been gone, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because the thing is, yeah, I'll be real. When you look at Ineos, yeah, they would have had to take an L on one of the signings and just sack the manager. They would have had to. They said, you know what? We want to invest in the squad. It's cheaper to keep this manager short term because of PSR. We can deal with this later. But if there was more pressure from the fans to get rid of him, we might have had to sacrifice Ugarte, yeah, to get the manager out. So be it, bro. Do you know what I mean? We didn't need that guy anyway, bro. The way he's playing, he might as well not be here. He might as well not be here. I'll be real. He looks fucking shit. He looks shit. Our best team still don't include him at the moment. Do you know what I mean? So, like, we might as well have not signed the fucker. Spent that 60 million on fucking the manager up.
Yeah, we should have. We should have just got Sanderberg or something instead.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. Do you know what I mean? Or if you're going to sign him, sign someone to complement him. Why do Man United keep doing that? Do you know what I'm saying? To be fair, the player that complements him is Casemiro, but the manager's got personal beef with him.
Your best duo pivot was Fred and Casemiro.
Exactly. And then all you've got is a shitter version of Fred, but still, you can do the Fred job.
Yeah, but this one with Ugarte, though, who's a little bit more defensively solid than Fred by himself, because he's just more physical. But going up the pitch can do the same kind of jobs as Fred, not scoring goals.
Fred scores
but
the
this
goals,
time, that's what I said. Going up the pitch, you won't get the goals that Fred was getting, right? This time out, Casemiro's older. Your best pivot was that. So the Fred version is Ugarte. Sometimes Ugarte can sit and let Casemiro go up. But
that's what I'm saying. Them two together complement each other, but because of the manager's ego, yeah,
he's a donut.
We've lost Sancho and we've got Casemiro on the bench.
I don't know. As you know, what makes me a little bit I don't know, confused. Yeah, is that you're a Dutch manager. You should naturally appreciate technical values, but every time you bring off control, what goes through this guy's brain to think, yeah, let me take off the guy that's actually, that brings control to the team, whether it's going up the pitch or in the middle of the pitch. That's what I don't understand. Bruno does not equal control in a game, right? Take him Ahmad and Xerxes.
But the manager doesn't want control. He lies about it. But the thing is, if you want control, there's certain players that you just don't want in your team, innit?
I'll be honest.
They don't want control.
I'll be honest. This coach studied Klopp. I'm convinced. He wants what Klopp had in Liverpool and tried to make his own version of how it should be. He wants the high pressing intensities and let the chances create itself with a high pressing team. That's what he studied out for the Premier League. That's what he thinks is going to work. It don't work. You ain't got the players to do it. And you just can't coach it either. You don't have Salah and Mane. You think you do, you don't. You might have a little Firmino now. Let's call it like in Xerxes maybe, but you ain't got the tools and you ain't got the coaching ability. So this ideology of Klopp, let's call it the Dutch Klopp system, it's not working. And it won't work. And it will continue not to work.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not even the Klopp thing, because you know what it is, yeah? It's like, when you look at on a slot, yeah, like off the ball, he can play a high pressing system, and he does sometimes, but then also he can play a more mid-block pragmatic system. This manager's high press is not even a systematic high press like Klopp's. When you see Klopp's team press, you can see that there's actually a method to the madness. Ten Hag's thing isn't really a press, it's just people running, bro. It's just high intensity for the sake of being high intensity. But it's not a proper press, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man saying Klopp had 10 times better players is an absolute lie.
That's a lie. Look at the midfield. I was screaming for new midfield. Henderson wasn't amazing. I'll say Wijnaldum was a extremely good player. But when you see what they came, and obviously Fabinho was class. But when you see what
Henderson and Fabinho centre back, bro. Like, I've seen Liverpool go through some real shit, bro. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm seeing Henderson and Milner in the midfield, bro. That Milner at 36 or something like that, bro. Stop gaslighting us, bro. Like, get fucked, man. Like, these men are out here smoking teams with pensioners, bro. Football pensioners. Bro, I'm not trying to hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? Oxlade and them man there, bro. Like, bro, don't take the piss.
And you know what's annoying? Against Tottenham on Sunday, obviously, it's just I look at every time this man's under pressure, he seems to get a win. Like,
but this is why I'm
this
doubling down on the fact here that like the best thing for us is for us not to win on the weekend, bro. Because if we win on the weekend, bro,
we're not winning against Porto.
It's not good against. It's not good for us. Yeah, Porto is a tough game, bro.
We're not beating Villa either. So
yeah,
in that case, we remember 1 in 9 European games altogether. Howler. Tottenham drew with us last year.
Well, not enough people are talking about that. 1 in 9 is nasty.
We've never known that, by the way, ever.
That's nasty.
I don't ever remember that. Yeah, and you know what? Bar Bayern was there for the taking last year. By the way, and I'm convinced no one can tell me, oh, but they had Harry Kane. I don't give a crap. Sane, at that point, was not that good. Harry Kane is Harry Kane. Who cares?
Sane's dusted, bro.
Yeah, like the only thing that I was going for them was probably Musiala. But bar that, they had some players missing, if I'm correct, as well. We should have been doing a lot better. We scored 3 goals against them. Naturally, Bayern were there for the taking. Galatasaray were there for the taking. Who else did we have as well? Copenhagen. I think we got robbed, obviously, from that sending off. But other than that, let's not make an excuse because the return fixture was just as bad. So on that note, you shouldn't even be here. You shouldn't even be here. For that alone, should be sackable.
Bro, and that's right. The one win relied on an Onana penalty save last minute as well. That's what I'm saying.
Bottled it. The signs were there when we bottled it against Sevilla, innit?
No, we're awful, bro. But you know what it is? This is why I keep saying, guys, whether people like it or not, yeah, for the betterment of this club, yeah, we need the results to match the performances, and he needs to lose these games, bro. Because when the results are not matching the performances, it's lulling people into a false sense of security, yeah. And then fans are starting to turn around and blame players and blame the wrong people. They can't be blaming the players, bro. This team has been poor for some time. And even when you look at the amount of money he spent, yeah, and the amount of leeway he's been given, yeah, and the freedom he's been given, he's not performing at a level that justifies keeping him now, bro. Do you know what I mean? The juice ain't worth the squeeze no more, man. And at any half-decent club, they would have got rid of him. They would have got rid of him already, bro. Like,
even Spurs would have got rid of him.
Even Spurs, bro. What decent team, yeah? What decent team? Because bearing in mind, remember, Spurs sacked Jose when he was in a cup final. So there was a chance he could have won that, but they didn't take the chance. They sacked him anyway. And this is what it is, bro. Like, we can't be keeping him just because he made a FA Cup final, bro. And because he won an FA Cup. This is mental, bro. This is mental.
What's the realistic? We do this every week, so we're gonna let's continue to update it. Realistic candidates for the long-term future.
Bro, I don't know about long-term, bro. I just know that short-term, yeah.
Rude's there.
Short-term, Rude's gonna get. You know what? Rude's gonna get an opportunity.
I don't think we go for Ange. I would like to though.
Bro, I'd like to go for Ange Postecoglou, and I would also I'd go for him. I'll go for him now. I'd go for him now to unsettle him, bro. Obviously, we're not gonna get him in the middle of the season, but there's pressure on him at Tottenham. He's not gonna do nothing at Tottenham, innit? So I think in the summer, man need to be looking at Ange, man need to be looking at Inzaghi, bro. Those are the two managers.
Even Inzaghi, Inter Milan ain't done the greatest at this moment of time.
But bro, Inter Milan are never gonna have money to spend. Neither are Tottenham. So if you approach them two managers, they're both going to be interested in the opportunity to have money to spend. Like, I'll be looking at them two and only them two.
Realistically, I don't think Inzaghi leaves Inter Milan. I don't think he does.
I do.
I think if there's one there that United should go for and tempt, it probably should be Nagelsmann as well,
bro. Now, listen.
Xavi is not a shout. Xavi is not a shout. I'm not trying to see that, brother.
He's not. The thing is, yeah, with Nagelsmann, yeah, Nagelsmann's at thingy-majig. He's at the German national team. So
it's time away for the World Cup.
Yeah, bro. Listen, but bruv, he just signed a new deal. Nagelsmann's good, but at the same time, bro, he's managing internationally. The week in, week out stuff, he might want to break from that. I'll be honest, because after leaving Bayern Munich, he might have looked at it and just said, oh, you know what, bro, I'm happy doing the job that I'm doing right now, bro. He's cheesing, bro. International management is calm. You get paid money to go watch football matches. You get me?
I said, Eddie Howe, you a lot taking the piss.
Like he's cheesing right now, bro. I don't believe that Inzaghi wouldn't leave Inter, bro. He's not attached to Inter, bro. He's at Inter because they're one of the best teams in Italy, yeah. And it's a good job for him, but he never played for them. Do you know what I mean? It's not like he will never leave because he's emotionally tied to these man. It's just a job for him. Do you know what I'm saying? If Man United offered him the chance, yeah,
Who
to
did
be
who did
huh?
who did Ineos? Who did Ineos? Who were the candidates that would like other than Tuchel and all that? Who were the other ones that they spoke to?
De Zerbi.
And Marco Silva was another one.
No, Marco Silva was earlier on. That was ages ago. Do you know what I'm saying? Was it Marco Rose, I think, or was it Marco Silva? No, it was Marco Silva. But that was earlier on. That wasn't thing. It was Tuchel and De Zerbi were the guys that got down to the final. Do you know what I'm saying? It was only them two, bro.
Yeah. I'm just trying to have a little look. I can't. Whatever the case is, maybe.
But Simone Inzaghi would come to Man United at the end of the season. Inter don't spend money. They're just gonna keep giving him fucking Premier League rejects. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no money, so they're gonna keep giving him pensioners and Premier League rejects. So it's one of them ones where the beauty of all these Italian managers is they can always go home. There'll always be a job for them. Italian teams sack their managers quite frequently. There'll always be a job. So he would definitely come to the Premier League, and if the opportunity was there, I don't believe
we're not getting De Zerbi. De Zerbi's fit. He's doing good things at Marseille right now. There's no chance. That guy, they're building for him. Like he's happy. He ain't got nowhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got them man balling out. So it's one of them ones where you have to get Inzaghi, blood. For me, like get Inzaghi.
Would you say like would you like to see three at the back probably then? Because that's his system.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And we've got the players to play it too.
Even Alessandro, to be fair, it would suit him.
It has to be Inzaghi for me. That has to be the top. Inzaghi has to be the top pick. Do you know what I'm saying?
Even Maguire in the back three is still good. Lindelof in the back three.
Yeah, it can still work, bro.
Lindelof's still good. Yeah.
Him, Postecoglou.
Luke Shaw can play back three. I wouldn't even have him nowhere near.
No, I hear it. Him, Postecoglou, and even fucking bro, like man say, oh yeah, Alonso and that he won't come to Man United, bro. If, for instance, Real Madrid did go for Inzaghi, even though I think they're probably going to go for Alonso. If they did go for Inzaghi, bro, I'd go for Alonso. I don't care about Liverpool.
No, Southgate's not coming. That got rubbish stuff by Laurie.
Them man have never looked at Southgate, bro. This is just lazy journalism. Do you know what I'm saying? Man say Alonso's definitely not going to United. Trust me, Alonso don't care about Liverpool.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell him.
Fuck what you man think. He don't care about you lot, bro. We're the biggest team in England, bro. If he gets offered that job, he's coming, bro.
Would you take a Ruben Amorim? He also plays three at the back.
I would take Amorim, but it's underwhelming because when you can get either someone that's Premier League proven like Angier or someone that is battle hardened in the Champions League, like Simone Inzaghi. Like those are the kind of managers that I want, bro.
Thomas Frank,
Thomas Frank's a very good coach, but I can't have another manager coming in, and experimenting, blood. You know, like that, when I know I can get a manager that's ready. I believe Ineos's first appointment as Man United manager has to be someone with pedigree. I think it has to be. I think they've got the opportunity to make a statement. Now you've got the stopgap of Rude.
Yeah, you know what? Now you're saying Inzaghi, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm actually sold by it. Like, even at the run up the top, you know what? Xerxes might need that too. Like, in a way, Xerxes Rashford makes sense for me. Just run it.
Yeah.
Run it.
Yeah, 100%.
You got your in behind guy, you got the little trickery in your Thuram, then obviously the other one that does all the link up, Xerxes. Have Ahmad in the middle, behind. That's cooking. And then you got Kobe and even Agate could do the job that when I'm seeing Zielinski doing up defensive jobs, I'm promise you under Inzaghi, anyone's doing the job. Anytime someone goes there, when Barella was not Barella, who's the other one, Brozovic and all that. Yeah, man, run it, man. I'm all for it still.
Now the Inzaghi thing, bruv, Inzaghi has to be our top target, and especially the way he deals with Pep as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the way
he gives him a
good game every game, bro. Like Inzaghi's the one. He'll make us so hard to beat, man. And he'll just, bro.
He plays good football, and he still plays good football.
And he still plays good football, bro. He'll turn us into one of the best teams in Europe within 2 seasons.
When I'm seeing Darmian doing up bits in the league last year, to be fair, last year Darmian didn't play wing back. He played he plays right centre back more time.
Yeah.
But even at wing back, he's doing all right. In the league, at the moment, they're not doing. I know they just lost in the last minute to AC Milan, but that's normal over there. Yeah, man. I suppose it's not a bad shout, man.
Bro, that's it. I think with money to spend, I reckon you'll take Pep out still. I reckon he would.
We're saying he's the kryptonite.
Yeah, bro. Do you know, bruv, these Italians they got the antidote for everything.
You could even play Garnacho. The maddest thing is you could even play where Rashford plays. You could even play Garnacho.
You can play
anyone,
any of these players in this Inzaghi system.
Bro. Anthony at left wing back, run it up. The guy's a generational left back. People don't understand. He could do the DeMarco job. Yeah, maybe not as good cross. Actually, no, he's got a good cross. To be fair, yeah. Anthony left wing back, run it. He's got the work rate. He's got a simple job. And you know what? I hear it. He just don't know it yet. I hear it.
100%.
Mazraoui on the other side or the low suits them to a T. Yeah, man.
Bruv, Inzaghi is one of the best managers in the world for me, comfortably. He's one of the most complete managers in the world. I'd argue and say that he's probably the most complete.
Even
his systems don't have weaknesses. Inzaghi's system. When I look at Alonso, plays great football, but I think there's weaknesses there. Do you know what I mean? Like in the counter attack, you can get them. They got exposed by Atalanta. City play a great style, but again, you know where the weaknesses are. Do you know what I'm saying? Arsenal play a great style, but they're boring. Do you know what I'm saying? Like in Milan, I think they're the perfect combination of being disciplined, but also being exciting, and they score goals. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they're solid throughout their whole setup. And that's just what it is, bro. So he's one of the best managers in the world for me. And I think that if he's not top of the list, United aren't aiming high enough.
Yeah. Oh, look at it. What's this? I think he knows.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows. I think he knows. Actually, you'd be enormous pressure if he lost to Spurs and Porto alone.
Yeah, bro. I'll be honest. Even if he just loses to Spurs at home, there'll be
conversations. There's no better time to bring in a manager than probably saying, you know what, Rue's there, give it Porto, relax on it a little bit, because you still got another 6 games to go after that. It is what it is until we find whoever the long-term target is. Fair dues. I want to see what Rude can do in the attacking phase of stuff.
Yeah, 100. But we can't bring in a long-term target before the summer. I don't think.
You reckon just Rude all season? You know what? And even then, if Rude proves himself, look, I said this to you 3 weeks ago.
Even if he proves himself, you don't keep him. You don't keep him as the manager. You keep him. You put him back to number 2. No, it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't. You know why? Because you don't want to get twanged like Oli again, bro.
No, you know what it is? I think we all got PTSD, and you know it's a fair shout in itself. But if you've got a whole season, not half a season, like 10 games, do you remember Oli's 10 games were good, and after that you started to dwindle. There was the Arsenal game, and it started dwindling, and it's like, oh shit, wait, and then they gave him the job. If Rude was to, let's say, which is a big ask in myself, if it is for the season, result, the way we play against goals scored, style, even bringing the Europa League and maybe even another cup run and finishing in the top 4 comfortably, by the way, and you're looking at it thinking, I'm telling you now, these men will give him the job. I'm telling you.
Let me tell you why they shouldn't. Because they've been doing this whole best in class thing. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, no one can tell me that Ruud van Nistelrooy is the best in class or anywhere near it. So here's the thing,
your mic feels like it just went.
What?
Now it's better. Yeah, there you go.
All right, cool. Like, no one can tell me that Ruud van Nistelrooy is the best in class or anywhere near the best in class based on what he's done. And also, he coached in the same league that Ten Hag coached in. Do you know what I mean? And we can all agree that that's a shit league. So it's one of them ones where the way I'm looking at it is, if Ruud van Nistelrooy is already a good coach, he will be an even better coach if he is with Inzaghi for 2 or 3 years. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. No, I get what you're saying, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Or Ange or anyone. As long as you keep him as part of the staff and you tell them, like you told, for instance, like Carrick was Jose's understudy, and then he was also there with Oli. You keep him as part of the backroom staff, and he gets even more knowledge from Inzaghi, blood. And then after that, if when it's Inzaghi's time to leave, Rude's got even more experience, then it's the natural progression. But trying to shoehorn him in now, yeah, like in a permanent basis, when we know that new manager bounces are a real thing, it's a massive risk, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a massive risk, and it's a massive risk that we don't need to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a massive risk that we don't need to take.
It's a big ask regardless, isn't it?
Bro, like, I don't want Rude to have the pressure.
I just can't believe I just can't believe I'm checked out already, man. Like,
believe it.
It's annoying. I got international breaks coming up. What a time, innit? Before, what's the last game? Villa away. Could be the nail in the coffin. You know what? It's true. That would be the nail. They'll probably keep him until international break.
Yeah. And this is it. Like, yo, listen. The fact that my man's talking about winning a title by 2028, shout out to BERRADA, you know, because it's showing these men are ambitious. And this is why, as much as people are saying, yo, don't trust Ineos, yeah, because of the Ten Hag thing and all of this. Bro, do you think that BERRADA thinks that Ten Hag can win the title? He knows he can't. This guy's been working with Pep for the last how many years?
Bruno, even the young captain come out and said it.
Yeah, bro, and he knows. And these men don't rate Bruno either. Like, don't get it twisted, yeah? There's a long-term plan. These men are playing chess. This guy knows that we can't win a title with Ten Hag. They know it. His football doesn't even resemble title-winning football. You know, when you see a team play and you say, you know what, this looks like this could be title-winning football. You're saying 2028 is long.
But the
board 2025 in a few months.
The board wrote off already. Have you not noticed every time someone comes in, it's always a 3-year plan?
Yeah.
BERRADA, what year did he give? 2028. He's already wrote off the season.
Yeah, this season's done.
So when he said 2020, I was like, that's an odd number. Not 5 years, not 3 years. That's the typical.
No, but they're saying but also it's because it's their 150th anniversary of the club. That's why. That's why they said 2028. He's saying they want to mark the anniversary.
Yeah, great PR. Great PR, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not buying that. You just wrote off for me, you wrote off the year. You wrote off this season already, clearly. And you know what? To be fair, I don't think BERRADA like expected to win this year or anyone at United, but you usually give it 3 years. It should be 2027.
They didn't expect to win nothing this year, but this year was always going to be, yeah.
A rebuild don't take 4 or 5 years, you know. People need
to understand. No, it doesn't. And I don't believe it will.
It don't take, it takes a couple, realistically, it takes you a couple summers to get what you need to get going, realistically, depending on how much you spend and how much you get out. And by next summer, you've got everyone that you need to pretty much out the way. Maguire's, Eriksen's.
Brother, if we got Inzaghi, yeah, at the end of the season, we could win the league in 2 years, in 2 seasons. That's how confident I am of how good a manager he is. With the squad that we have and with the money that we'll spend to add into the season after, we finish it. The first season, we finish in the top 4. The season after, we can challenge for the league, bro. 2 years, bro. That's where we are with the squad that we have, bro. Like, we're not miles away. It just feels like we're miles away because Ten Hag's a scrub. That's why. If you get an elite manager, this squad is not miles away, bro. Because when you actually look at the other squads in this league, we're not miles and miles and miles away from any squad, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I look at Arsenal squad, I'm not overwhelmed by that squad, bro. I'm seeing a squad full of average and just above average players. They got no fucking worldies in their squad, but they're set up so well and they're so well versed in what the manager wants. They do it like it's second nature. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they just know what to do, bro. Like Rice, fucking that scrub Ben White and that with his fucking orange face and that. These men are not world beaters. Do you know what I mean? Like a few years ago, we were calling Gabriel Magalhaes a scrub, yeah, and now he's the best centre back in the league, bro.
Or one of the best in the world at the moment.
You see what I'm trying to say, bro? When you look at these players as an individuals, Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko, like, bruv, these guys are not it, bro. But Arteta's put this team together really, really well, bro. And he's got them all singing from the same hymn sheet. And even though the song is shit, yeah, do you get me? Everyone singing from the same hymn sheet is cohesive. But when I'm looking at the individuals they have and the individuals we have, we are not miles off these guys, bro. We're a top manager from being better than them. If we had Inzaghi, I'm not even looking at them as they're better than us no more. Just one thing, you know. I'm not looking at them like they're better than us no more if we got Inzaghi. I'm not, bro. And
We'd be
this
up.
is what I'm trying to
It would,
say.
yeah.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, our squads are very, very close. You could argue that we got more depth than them because as soon as they get an injury to their first team, they've got no backup. So
Well, it
we
depends
can't,
who. It depends who though. It depends who. Defense they got backup.
bruv, who cares about that, bro? They play 4 centre backs. Cool. You know them ones there. Like, let's keep it a buck. They play 4 centre backs. But if they get a centre back injury, they have to play Calafiori, who they bought as a left back, as a centre back, or they're playing Ben White as a centre back, who they bought as a centre back and wasn't good enough, so they moved to right back. The point is, yeah, when you look at their team, yeah, Erdegaard's out, all of a sudden they've got no other creative outlet, bro. They've got no other creative outlet. We've got Ericsson, Mino, and Bruno, whether you like him or not, as creative outlets. They've got one. We just need a manager, bro. They got Kai Havertz up front. We got Xerxes. And Rasmus Højlund is trash. But we've still got 2. Do you know what I'm saying? When I'm looking at their team, their squad is not better than ours, but their team is better than ours because they've got a better coach and them man understand the assignment. Man United don't understand the assignment. We got a manager that's beefing with Casemiro and Ugarte. I mean, but beefing with Casemiro. We got Cas, Ugarte, Ericsson, Bruno, Kobe Mino, bruv, in our midfield, fam. That's crazy. And we're not even top 4 contenders, bro. You can't tell me it's the fucking players.
I said that at the start. That's why I said I'm not getting onto no one. And the balance is always wrong. He always chooses. He always has a wrong balance going on for me.
Bruv, man need to stop blaming players now, bro. Like
wrong players, wrong balance, wrong setup all the time. And sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. Well, actually, more times it don't.
Bro, facts with Chelsea as well. When Chelsea had Poch, they were saying the squad was meaty. Now all of a sudden they got the best squad in the league, and all they did was add some attackers, bro. Chelsea didn't. Chelsea signed Dewsbury Hall. That ain't a needle mover. They signed free wavy attackers in the summer. That's capped off their whole squad, you know.
Yeah, and Tosin, isn't it, from the free, which
and Tosin again. That's not a needle mover either. Do you know what I mean? But free signings changed their squad, yeah, from being one of the best in the league to being shit on paper because they had the wrong manager. That's what it was. Now, all of a sudden, Maresca's making these men look frightening, but no one was saying they were frightening last season. Man were like, it's Chelsea.
I've got a question. Would you take Unai Emery?
It depends. You know them ones there. Like, I rate him as a coach, but I don't like his football. It's not my first choice.
Oh, fair enough.
He's not my first choice. Do you know what I'm saying? Maresca is my kind of manager, bro. And I said it even before he went to Chelsea. I knew he was going to do well at Chelsea. And I said that I'd take him at Man United as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because of the BERRADA and Wilcox links from Man City, I thought that we would be looking at him. And I'm surprised that we weren't looking at him. And at least if we were looking at him, it wasn't as closely as they were looking at Kieran McKenna. Do you get what I'm saying? But bro, this Man United squad, yeah, I'm telling you guys, yeah, this Man United squad is good. It's good, bruv. I'm telling you. Like, this shit that we're seeing, we're letting this manager get away with murder with the players he's got. Murder. What are we doing? The only places where I say that we definitely need a bit more quality is in the wide areas, yeah, in attack. But even then, I told you, man, I'll stick Kobe out on the left for 3 or 4 games, so I don't need to see Rashford or Garnacho. And I'll just play Kobe, Ahmad, and Xerxes up front, bro. I'll do it. Kobe don't want to defend anyway. I'll just say, listen, young G, go out there, nutmeg a few guys and score a few goals for me, safe. And just let him play. With just complete freedom, the freedom that Oli gave Pogba, and Pogba was absolutely shelling on that left wing. I'll stick Kobe on the left wing. Man are saying, oh yeah, he ain't got the pace to play left wing. Bro, Grealish ain't got pace, blood, and he's playing out there. I'll stick Kobe out on the left wing for 3-4 games. Say, go out there and enjoy yourself. You know that? You can't do any worse than Rashford and Garnacho. You can't do no worse. And this is the reality, bro. And then you got Rashford, Garnacho, Anthony, and Højlund coming off the bench, bro. 4 attackers, bro. Who's got 4 attackers to bring off the bench like that apart from Chelsea?
Yeah, we got nothing.
Bro, we got enough players, bro.
Enough players.
These man office, bruv, these man are letting, you know what it is? This fan base have lowered, the standards at the club to the point where people genuinely believe the rhetoric that our players aren't good. They genuinely believe it, and it's not true. It's an objective lie, bro. It's a lie. Look at everyone else around us.
Yep, and even just make you think, like, even when it comes to, like, let's say the top 13, 14 side, we never even dominated midfield, man, and we got players to do it all the time.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. Imagine we're getting outperformed by Brighton, but man will turn around and say that our players are shit,
But we done a good job on Brighton. We didn't score that game, really,
bro. Before
Brighton
signed their players, most of these fans don't know who they are.
Yeah,
Brighton gives them life, and then all of a sudden these men are world beaters, but they wasn't world beaters, or else they wouldn't end up at Brighton in the first place. This is the reality.
Yeah. It's just I can't.
Does Arteta challenge for the league with Man United squad? Yes. Yes, he does. And he might win it. He might win it. Because we've actually got more individual quality, than this Arsenal side. We've got more individual quality, bro. The thing is, the funny thing about it is, as much as we turn around and we say that, oh, cool, these men are shit, Rashford has more individual quality than Martinelli. Rashford can pick up a ball, nutmeg Thomas Partey, and slap it from 20 yards. Martinelli can't do that. He can't do it, bro. When I look at Ahmad on the ball, he's got individual quality. Xerxes got more individual quality than Kai Havertz. Like, we've got bare players that have more individual quality than Arsenal's players, bro. But the reality is, in attacking areas, they ain't really got too many X-factor players, bro. And that's what's missing from their squad. That's why they can't outscore City. They can't really outscore them, because City just have more quality than them in those areas. But defensively, Arsenal is set up great, bro. Arteta could set up this Man United team with, you gave Ugarte and Casemiro to Arteta. Who's scoring, bruv? Who's scoring? Bruv, he'll stink the gaff out to high heaven, bro. Man will have to call the exterminators, bro. He'll stink it out. Like, that's what man need to understand, bro. Like, this bro's doing this with Declan Rice and Thomas Partey, whose legs are gone. And Jorginho and them man there, bro. If you gave him Ugarte and fucking Casemiro, he's stinking the gaff out, bro. No one's passing. No one. This is what man need to understand. And Xerxes to link with Rashford running off him and flipping and Ahmad running off him and that. The way that Arteta likes to play these little floated balls into Havertz and players running off. Bro, Arteta would have a field day with this Man United squad. This is the reality. You'd have a fucking field day. Do you know what I mean? And everyone would hate us because we'll stink the gaff out. Because we got the players to do it. Lissandro and fucking De Ligt, we're stinking the place out. Easy.
We're gonna have to wait and see, innit? See if Ange's team's got the minerals on Sunday. Do you know what I mean? If he's got it in him, does Dominic Solanke come slap 2-3 goals again like he did at Bournemouth?
Bro, listen,
Madison, crunch time.
We need to be put out of our misery, guys. We need to be put out of the Ten Hag misery. This is the honest truth.
Yeah, maybe the player. I don't know, man. Gonna talk about players fighting for the badge and all that, but boy,
I think a lot of the players are kind of tapped out, man. You can see it anyway. You can see Garnacho looks a bit deflated. His normal kind of bravado that he has, it looks like he's kind of, I don't know, like he's lost his spark in it. And I just think, I don't know. I don't think his relationship with the manager is great, innit? I'll be honest. Rashford's thing as well. Rashford always looks like he's sulking anyway. Do you know what I mean?
No, Rashford looks like he's putting on a face, to be fair. Like, he's trying, but I know deep down he don't want to play for this.
Yeah, he don't want to play for this manager. Casemiro, there's blatantly beef there. There's no two ways about it. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of these players, they look like they're kind of going through the motions. That's why now, when we need that little extra, it's not there. Do you know what I mean? I just think they're going through the motions now, a lot of these players. Bruno is stinking the place out as well. I think a lot of these men are just going through the motions.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, this weekend will show us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you go out there and
fair
beat Spurs 3-0, then cool, we're having a different conversation. But honestly, I can't see where the goals come from to win the games that we need to win.
Yeah, man. If the board's got to do, the board's got to be
Oh,
looking at
Kobe's
the
going
board.
through it as well. He looks depressed. I'll be honest. He looks depressed. So it's one of them ones where, guys, I don't know. We're gonna see, man. But
Do you think we win? Honestly, do you probably
nah, I
think we
can't
get?
see us winning, bro. I can see us getting a draw at best.
I don't even want to draw.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But even a draw is not enough. I'll be honest, because when you look at the table, do you know what I'm saying? The table's starting to take shape. Even a draw isn't great. It's not great for either of us. I think a draw puts both of our managers under pressure. I think Ange needs a win soon. Do you know what I'm saying? So
He's won his last couple, innit? I suppose he's getting less pressure in Europe and all that. Their standard's a bit different to ours, though. They'll give him another 5,
yeah,
6, 7, 8 games where
no, they will. I know, but
we need to
Tottenham
be
fans
looking
are
at it.
getting
We need to be looking
Tottenham
at it
fans.
tomorrow. We need
Yeah,
to look
but
at it
Tottenham
tomorrow.
fans are getting restless still. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, winning with 10 men yesterday would have made them feel better.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. We have to see, people. But yo, listen, you lot, make sure you subscribe to Never a Foul, man. The link is in the title. Make sure you smash the likes as well. What you guys got coming up on the channel today?
There might be a late night stream. There might be one. But if not, it's just all tomorrow, like watch longs and obviously Deji at night. Like me and Deji probably gonna go out it a touch in the evening. You know, Spurs, he's running up his gums, which is fair enough. But I keep telling him, I want to lose, bro. But if you lose, it's more embarrassing for you than me.
No, I hear it.
So we'll see. Anyways, just the standard stuff. We've hit 26K now. So the next
Oh, big up.
So, but the next mark for me has always been that once I see that 30K, then I'll start looking at the channel a little bit different. So
I love that. Yeah, man.
anyone
So
that
you
wants to
lot make
subscribe,
sure, yeah, go and support that. We are 35 away from 104,000, guys. So do you know what I mean? If there's any of you freeloaders in here that ain't subscribed, do you know what I mean? Out of the 1,200 of you lot, yeah, we're 35 away, in it. So make sure you run that up. Make sure you lot pay your rent as well. Smash the likes, man. Like, we still haven't hit the 600 like target for the show. We're on 385. So if you haven't hit the like as well, if you're watching on your phone, you know what to do. Just close the chat, smash the like, jump back in, and yeah, obviously your likes help boost the algorithm and help grow the channel. And we've been growing rapidly, bruv. Like this year, man, it's been a solid year. So yeah, big up everyone that supports the thing, man. But me, I think tomorrow, I think we'll be back for, I think it's Newcastle City's the early kickoff.
yeah, 12:30.
12:30, so we'll be back for that. And I don't know, I need to go through the fixtures and decide which ones I'm gonna do, because there's some good fixtures.
Who's it? Wolves, Liverpool's at
Chelsea got
3.
Brighton, which is a good game. I think I'm
When
gonna
is
watch.
5:30? Is that?
I think that's a 3 o'clock.
We need fixtures.
Yeah, get the fixtures up. I think I'm gonna do Chelsea.
Maybe
Brighton.
Liverpool's a late. I think the Liverpool's a later game. Yeah, it is. Liverpool's a later game at 5:30.
Who Liverpool playing?
Wolves away.
Oh, bollocks! I might have to watch all of them.
Yeah, I know. Madrid Classico as well is on late in the day.
So City Newcastle. Oh fuck, that's my whole day gone. Say no more. So City Newcastle, Chelsea Brighton, Liverpool Wolves. You said.
Yeah.
Yeah, say no more. You'll run all of that, bro.
And then Madrid derby on Sunday night as well.
But fuck Madrid, man. You know what I'm saying? They're shit. Man said, what's the man said? Man said, what? Bayern versus Leverkusen. When's that?
Where's that? When? Yeah, I'll check that.
Oh, it's the same time as Liverpool. Yeah, bun Liverpool then. All right, say no more. All right, cool. We'll do Leverkusen, Bayern, Chelsea, Brighton, and City Newcastle. Yeah, so that's us for the whole day tomorrow, innit? So yeah, you lot make sure you're there, blood. We'll lock in, bruv, and just do 3 games. And then Sunday's United. Who else is playing on Sunday?
Dusty, innit?
Yeah, apart from us and Tottenham, there's nothing else.
Ipswich, Aston Villa at 2. And then Bournemouth, Southampton Monday.
Yeah, I'll give that a miss, mate. Do you know what I mean? All right, cool. Say no more tomorrow. So we got 3 games tomorrow, people. And then 1 on Sunday. Obviously, it's the big one in my household, bruv. My mum and my brother versus me, blood. So you get me. It is what it is. So yeah, man, big up everyone inside. Run up the likes. Make sure you run up the subs as well, bro. 32 away from 104. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, people, tomorrow we go again, people. Big up.